Hello. Before we get into this video, I just want to say a quick few thank yous. So, on my last video, I think I maybe had 100 subscribers, and then Ned Rush posted my video on his community page. So I just want to say hello to everyone, and thank you for subscribing. Thank you to Ned Rush for putting me on the community page, and I hope you enjoy all the future content that'll come out. Also, one thing to quickly mention, on my community page right now, there is a poll where you vote for what the next video might be. And so far, creating IDM textures is in the lead. But all of the videos in the poll will be done. It's a vote on which one comes out first. So yeah, anyway, let's get into this. Right, so in this video, we are going to be generating kind of infinite rhythms using polymeters with inside Ableton and drum rack. I haven't seen someone use polymeters like this in a video before, but I also haven't seen many videos on it before. I haven't gone out my way to look. But anyway, let's just get into it. Don't know how IDM-y this one's going to be, but I think it's a cool little Ableton thing anyway. So I'm just bringing in an 808 core kit. It's just easier to demonstrate things on. And so we have a steady rhythm. I'm going to have a hand clap and a snare on every 2 and 4 so we know where we are. Cool. Because my thing with generating these infinite rhythms is if you're struggling to write drum parts or bass lines or whatever it is you want to write, then this might just be a good workaround. Write something basic and then mess around. Oh, hit my mic stand, sorry. And mess around with different measures and how you want things to fall in beat. And then yeah, you'll see what I mean. We'll be doing it all in this video. Anyway, I'm just going to create a very basic beat here. So every third hi-hat will be open hat. Right, let's do this one. Let's add a kick on the one. Okay, pretty boring, but this is where I've been using it. So, oh, sorry. So we create a new MIDI track, route the MIDI into the drum rack. And I've never realized this before, but once you route a separate MIDI channel into the drum rack, all these here stay as if they're in the drum rack. So let's add a kick on 2 and 4. And then let's pull this to an odd measure. So what would this be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go for 7. And see how this sounds. Oh, also, quick tip. Have your main MIDI channel with the instrument on always in record. And if you right click on this, you'll see ARM exclusive. Turn that off. So now you can have more than one on record. Or alternatively, you can. So let me just turn this on. So now ARM record is on. It will only be on the channel I click, but you can also hold down Command and then click on the record on the other channel, but I just prefer to keep that off. So now we should be getting this kick MIDI in with the 808s. Already getting funky grooves, and we've only drawn in 3 kick MIDI notes. I'm also just going to pull the tempo down a tad so things might be a bit easier to follow along. And also I'm going to get rid of these hats actually, because if we create another MIDI channel, route it again to the 808, I'm sure you can see where this is going now. And let's pull this there, maybe. This might be interesting. No, not at all. Hang on. Cool. And then another MIDI channel. This one's going to be just for the open hi-hat, because I think that might be cool. I'm mainly working with the 16th grid. You don't have to. You can do whatever you want. Excuse me. But I'm going to draw this on every third quarter note. Every third 16th of each quarter note, sorry. And as we're in an unequal measure, it might... Yeah, I'm liking that. Now, if we hear it without this main MIDI, you're going to see how jazzy it sounds. Also known as just wrong. So yeah. Already, this, in my opinion, is sounding pretty cool. Things aren't repeating as much. So if we scroll out, there you go. I think for it to play the exact same pattern again, I think this is what this means. It'll need to reach bar 1197 to play the exact same thing again. So let's just have a look. Already you can see the changes just on the 16ths where things fall, especially the kick drums. So yeah, I think it's just a great way to keep generating new patterns. Yeah, let's just get on with it. I'll stop bloody blabbering. Right. This one, let's have this in a measure of 5. We'll have a rim shot on the 2 and the 4. Maybe. Just going to go into the mixer of the drum rack. Where is... Here it is. Bring in some reverb to... See? I think that's pretty fucking funky, to be honest. So let's just keep pulling more and more in. What have we got? Cool, yeah. How would that sound in? Let's bring the velocity up. Yeah. Again, let's also pan them. Here they are. Just going to pull them hi-hats down a bit. So it's this MIDI and this MIDI. All right. Ah, oops. All right, let's start organizing things. So, maracas, what are these? These are the closed hats. These are the open hats. This is the rim shot. This is the kick part 2, because we've already got a kick in there. Great. So that's my thing. You don't have to have this solid 4/4 snare and clap thing. I just like to have it so there is some context around it, because again, if we pull that out, you can't really tell where one is, in all honesty. And that might be cool for a breakdown, or if you're doing something a bit more jazzy, or whatever it is you're wanting to do. But for this demonstration, I'd like there to be... Yeah, I'm already thrown. I'd like there to be some accenting on the 2 and 4. And now let's add... I'm going to solo this whilst we do it. I'd like to add some toms and what they're called congas, that's it. So let's just come up with a pattern in 4/4 first. Yeah, that's cool. What if we try? Yeah, it's already messing with my head. But something else I would like to do in this video is add in, where is it? Note echo into this little... Hang on, sorry. Jesus, that's a bit much. And then put the semitones up a bit. So that's still in the regular 4/4. Let's just drag it out, because it's quite a busy pattern, so I don't want it to be too fast repeating. I'd like there to be some space. So let's hear that with it. Yeah, that's cool. Right. The other thing we can do with all this, because I'm happy with these drums for now, at least for the video, we can also do this with melodic content. So let's keep these grouped. Just call it 808 for now. And again, you want to keep this on record. And now I'll just bring in the bass I used in that Aphex Twin Syro sequencing video. So, in sampler or instrument rack. Yeah, here it is. Turn that hiss down. Okay, so now if we just, again, let's pick the classic D sharp Dorian, because we always do and it's really good. So now if I just draw in this. So let's keep this as our anchor, as our 4/4. Yep, that's still recording. Cool. Now another MIDI track. Send this to that bass. And we were in D sharp 1, so, and it was here and here. We'll turn our scale a bit. And then try this out. Let me just check. Alright, we're not in mono, so let's switch that to mono. And then I think it's in, yeah, here it is, to glide on. So then anything that interacts with each other within this MIDI will, well, when it interrupts, we'll have a glide instead of either some janky thing. So yeah, say here, I'm assuming maybe a D would glide up to the A sharp, or maybe there's a priority kind of thing. I don't really know, but cool. I do like to keep it a little bit more simple with melodic content than, well, in comparison to the drums. So here, the second quarter note, we're gonna, nope. So we have, and then maybe have this be a little bit longer. I don't know. It's a lot of trial and error. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I think that sounds pretty cool. Okay, cool. That's my thing. Again, this is stuff I would have never have written, especially due to all the rhythmic stuff. I struggle quite a bit with rhythm within melodic stuff. So yeah, you can see how much that deviates each time it plays already. Yeah, there we go. So that's that one. Let's also add a pluck, maybe. We bring this in. Let's just get eighth notes. Or maybe we don't want chords actually. And let's also change how that sounds. That sounds awful. Oh. So I'm just doing this LFO thing. If you bring the rate down really far down, and I mean do what you want with the amount, but turn retrigger off, it's like almost like an oscillator drift kind of thing. See what I mean? I just like to have it slightly detuned. I think it sounds quite interesting. Alright, so we have our first clip with the plucks. Let's bring in another one, send it to operator. I think this one, let's have this one be longer. Oh, got to turn record on that too. Sorry, my bad. And have this not play as much. So let's go for there. Why not? I mean, it's something. It's not very musical, but you know. Alright, let's keep this one short. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it all playing together. I actually like the bass being kept out of this part. And then maybe we have... Sorry, just to do a bit of almost structuring. We'll have this second section be completely off grid. So then section 2 would be... See, now you can impress all of your jazz friends who make fun of you because your instrument is the MacBook or whatever. So yeah, as you can see, it just creates a lot of variation with really simple ideas, because I mean, again, this MIDI clip here should be soloing that, sorry. That's all that is, but mix it in with this. Sounds way cooler, mix it in with that. See if your jazz friends can find the one now. Especially with this bit. You know what, we'll make it, just for a bit of fun, we'll make it even more confusing. This clip will have a snare on the 2 and the 4, sorry. So we'll have this. But instead we're going to pull that forward. That's dreadful. Anyway, that's pretty much this video. I'll put the project in the description. Sorry for that not being musical whatsoever. I just thought it's a cool little exercise. And what else I like about it, before I end the video actually, is you can just resample each of these groups and then select them into bars and then choose your favorite bar as a loop. Tell you what, we're not ending the video. I made a mistake. We will do it now. So let's go to the 808 group. Let's just record in, say, 16 bars worth. So bear with me. I lied, we're doing 8 bars. So now with these resampled samples, if we set that to a bar, then drag it down, put this onto bar 2, do the same again. It's a bit tedious, but then you have some groovy loops. Alright, almost there. And last one. So what have we got? Let's share this with the click. See, I think that's pretty cool. Oh, I think that's pretty cool. And yeah, now I'll end the video. It's just a nice way, I think, of coming up with ideas, especially in the sense of rhythm that you might not have necessarily done before. So yeah, thanks for checking this video out. The project will be in the description as per. And yeah, if you would like to vote on this, that would be really cool. We do have quite a few votes already. And by the looks of it, the next video will be on IDM textures. IDM, I'm going to use as a loose term, because I mean IDM involves ambient and breakbeat and everything. So I'm just going to do I think that video will just be on making weird textures and then repurposing them as something else. When I was doing it when I was practicing that video earlier, you do feedback loops, turn them into drums or pads or whatever, and just create atmospheres, stuff like that. So yeah, feel free to vote for that. Thank you for watching. Thank you if you have subscribed over the last few days. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't, I hope you do. I hope you enjoyed the content. And yeah, hit the like, subscribe, press the notification bell, all that jazz. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. And here's some unbearable music.